Hello everyone, what's going on? My name is Haimuno, and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play series, episode 41. Now in the last episode, we built this beautiful gate to the entrance of the kingdom here. Like, this is the east entrance. The last episode only had one of the little towers built, and between the episodes, I built a second tower. And I added the banners that have E on them, so I know it's the east gate, because we are facing to the east. I had to hit F3 there and double check. I put them here on this side. I've added a couple little things. I don't know. I put some of the little pots here and some barrels for some decoration. And I did this pathway here with coarse dirt and mud bricks. And I needed lighting, so I hid these lighting under here. I think I'm going to move some of the mud bricks near these so the little edges of the light don't show, because that's kind of throwing me off there. And then I haven't done the interior of these yet, but I think I'm just going to choose like a wood type and make the floor out of the wood type, and then put like a ceiling in them with like maybe a staircase that goes up all the way to the top, so that eventually, you know, like if you wanted to, you could come up here to the top and maybe even make it to where you can walk across these two. This is just a rough, like sketch out of the archway. But I mean, I love how these turned out. Like, and I'm going to build two more of these. One here at the south entrance and one way over there, the west entrance. And I have a bunch more of the materials to do it. It's just, I'm going to take my time doing the gates. But on today's episode, we're actually going to get started on the wall portion. So I'm going to get up some blocks and gather up some stuff like that, and probably knock out the wall. And then we got another build after the wall. It's a building episode. So get ready for some building. Oop, as I fell off there, because we're going to be doing lots of building. Like I said, I've been bitten by the building bug here lately. And I want to keep building and keep building. I got all these farms that produce all the materials for me. So it's like I don't even have to like really go and gather up the blocks. It's not too hard to gather up a bunch of blocks. I just go to a farm and run it for a while and grab the materials out of it. But I want to start the wall going along this little path and maybe a little bit on this side. We're not going to finish it because this thing's massive. Because if you remember, I showed it off in one of the episodes as we fly around here. Like, another gate will probably go here somewhere, and then the other one over here. But these orange wool represent where the wall is going to go. So I had to steal some of the hay to make the mud brick, or the packed mud. So don't look at why there's a reason that a patch of the wheat field is gone. I had to take some of it. But the wall's not going to get done today, like I said. But after the little bit of the wall building we're going to do, if we fly over here, this ginormous hole that's in the ground that leads down to, almost fell in that, you know, this storage bunker down there. That's the base away from the base, the storage bunker. This is how I blast out of it with the wind charges. Well, I actually got a great idea for a build that's going to go around this and cover this up so it's no longer exposed. So get your building hats on. We're fixing to get into some building. All right, so we're over here back at the gate entrance, and we're going to get started building on the wall here. Now got a little zombie friend coming out of the woods there. But the difficult part of this wall is going to be, I want to start it here. And it's going to go out so many blocks, and then I'm going to build like these little skinnier towers every so often along the wall. But see, I haven't like terraformed around here, nothing, and like I got to curve the wall. Like, I'm going to let it go straight out here and probably just grab some of this dirt ever so often or this grass, and kind of, so I have a straight path to start with. But once I start the wall, I am going to start curving it to meet this, the wool outline there. So There's going to be parts of it I'm going to have to curve. Let's try to grab the experience without grabbing that rotten flesh. There we go. And I got the blocks. Well, not that. That's my like scrap chip. I'm going to start throwing the orange wool in here as I like eliminate parts of the wall. But I got like the gray parts of my wall and the deep slate parts of my wall and the other little stuff that I'm going to need throughout it. And I really like the design. It's going to match this same little color scheme, except for I took the light gray concrete out of this because it's not going to go as tall. And I want that to kind of be like its own like detail of the gate here. So we're going to build this on camera. I want to grab a stack of each one of these blocks and a stack of each one of these blocks, even the chiseled. Let's grab a whole stack and some of the iron bars. We're going to need those. And this is just going to be like, I want to keep an odd number. So let's go out 9, 1, 2, and then mix it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. And then we go up only 2 high with the deep slate block. So here's the second layer, just mixing up some of the textures here. And then throw in just 1, maybe 2 pieces, 3 pieces of the deep slate as we go up to the next level. And adding in the andesite is the least added block. You're only going to see like 1, maybe 2 pieces throughout the whole side here. So that was 1 there. And then we go up to the 4th level. And this is going to be all of the gray blocks. Let's just subtly add it there. And then on top of here, we're going to go every other one with the chiseled bricks like so. And then the iron bars in between that. And let's get down here and take a step back. See, it's pretty simple wall. Pretty simple wall. I want it to be just like this. I'm going to go 9 blocks out from this, and I'm about to build one of the little skinny towers I was talking about. But then it's going to be like 20 something blocks. And then another one of those skinny towers, then like 20 something blocks, skinny little tower, just so it looks like the wall isn't just long and doesn't have a lot of support. Every so often those little skinny towers are going to be there to provide the support. So the skinny towers are going to be the same thing, but they're going to be 3 blocks long. So let's start with the deep slate blocks like so, and we do a pattern of 3. There we go. Again, mixing up the textures. But it's only 2. Oh, that block doesn't need to go there. But it only needs to be 2 high. There we go, with the deep slate blocks. And then we're going to go in with the gray textures all the way up. Let's see, what was that? 4. So now 5. We're going to come back and add some fun details to this. So 6, right? That's what, let's go free cam and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. Okay, so there we go. 6. This is the 6th layer. 7. And then 8. And then 9. And we're done with this. Now, this ain't the finished product. I just want to step back and look at what we got so far. Yeah, okay. I'm liking those textures there. And then down here at the bottom, stare it up like so it looks like some support. The wall's going to continue here, so we're not going to need to put that there. But mixing up just the colors, I need 1 grass block or 1 dirt block or something just to go here. There we go. And then now that's going to make it look like it's got more support here on this tower. And then just add in like a wall to make sure it look like it's indented a tad bit here. And then we're going to do the same thing with the gray is go around and add in some of the, let's get up here and do it like this. Just add in some of the walls going around. I think that's enough on this side. Yeah, let's go back over here and build up. Oh, building a little too fast. And do the same thing here. Just every so slightly. Mixing in a few walls. There we go. Now what we want to do is go too high with the wall blocks. I'm going to remove all these extra blocks that I'm kind of using them for scaffolding. Okay. And then we need to make it peek out, like come to a point. Like so. And then at the very tippy top, an iron bar. And let's go down and take a look at all of this. Let's remove all this extra stuff out of our eyesight so we don't see it. Now there is going to be a frog light added at the inside of the top. And see, that's just like a little small towers. Look like it's got chunks out of it missing, that it's not well constructed, that it's kind of, let's go to a better view. You can get a better perspective of it here. Maybe a tad bit of the walls, too many of the walls added in. And then now, let me go sleep because I don't want to get creeped on or skeleton shot on me while I'm trying to explain my builds here. But let's go back this way. Eat a golden carrot, kind of getting hungry. But now at the top, I want to also add in this couple of details here. Is let's go back up like this. Should have just got my scaffolding out, but I'm thinking it's, yeah, right here where I got these two walls. I'm gonna place a block like this, then a chain, and then a lantern, and that will make it. I want to knock out that side too. We'll go fix that as well, and then come all the way to the top, because in that top I want to add this frog light like so. So that will just, it'll be, you really won't see the frog light too much. I mean, you kind of will, but it'll still look cool, like it's some kind of beacon or something at the top there. And then the chain and the lantern, this looks like, you know, it's like a cool little, there's a lantern hanging in the window of the tower there, like so. And then this side of the tower that I knocked out, yeah, it's good. It looks good. Let's look at this side. Yeah, see, so like, it's kind of like if you're coming from this side, it looks like a light through a window there, and then somebody's hanging a lantern. So that's just a little tower that I wanted to build. Now here comes the difficult part. Let me put up the extra blocks, kind of get back organized here. All the little wall blocks, won't be needing them. The stairs. Yeah, let's get back to the basics here with the one of each kind of the block, so I can just grab them when I need them. Okay. Now this is the difficult part. All right, look, Mr. Zombie. Trying to build a wall to keep you guys out. Okay. Eventually I want to give a name to this forest, because kind of like the lore, like here's the kingdom and I'm building the wall to keep the forest out, and down the road I'll build the pathway that maybe goes through the forest, and maybe have like a little secret witch hut or something out there, or something cool. I don't know, just add some lore to the world a little bit more. But now the wall, let's see, I'm going to go 21 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here's where we got to start. Actually, let's take it out right here and go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to hop up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Remove this. 11, 12, 13. Where's my shovel? Let's remove this out of the way. 13 and 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21. See, so it's going to have weird little curves in it that where it's going to have to just be, that's one thing, this wall's not going to be just perfectly straight and nice and neat. So that's why I went with like a simple design, so it'd be kind of simple to build. It's going to curve, go straight, may have to curve again. But see, I'm going to follow sort of this path of the wool blocks. Like I'm going to fill this little crater in and keep looping it around until it straightens back out that way. But let me get the rest of this wall. I want to build the rest of this little section of the wall here. I'll bring you guys back in and show you that. And then I want to get started on another build project, kind of have this wall building project going on while I have the other project going on as well. Like, so I want to show the start of that other project, the building project that's going to cover up the ginormous hole that I put into the world over there for my storage bunker. So let me build up this little section of the wall, and I'm going to add in some little details with some bushes and stuff to kind of show that off. And then we'll go get started on the other project. All right, so we got more of the wall finished here, as you can see behind me. So let's go take a look at it. I built some of this up since the last one. I've added more towers. I've brung the wall. See how this little weird curve here. And then I even added in bushes and some of the sweet berry bushes, some of these azalea bushes. And I got frog lights under there to light this thing up at night. And then each tower is different. Like I took out chunks and different ones. So, but they all kind of got the same look. And then it just comes on down. And then it's going to lower down as it gets down this hill here. This was real difficult to kind of do, but I got it done. And then this is where I'm stopping at for today, is cutting off this hill. Let's take a look at it in free cam. I think you can really take it all in and just look at how cool it all is. Like we got the gate here, and then it travels along the wall. And I like that it curves. It's not just I didn't just terraform all this and flatten it all out and make this one straight wall. Like you got to sometimes use the environment of Minecraft and the terrain and go with it. And then I'm stopping here for today, but in between each episode and maybe on each episode, I'll do like a little update and keep it updated and, hug around here. And we may cut it off more. We may come here and let me fill in some of this little pond here and straight come this way with it. We'll just see how it goes from here on out. And I like the little bushes and stuff. The decorator really does a good job of complementing the colors there and giving it that life on this side of the gate and the fence here, the wall. But now on to the next project right here, the entrance to the storage bunker, the base away from the base, as I've been calling it. As you can see, I did flatten this area out. It was all hilly, real built up on one side, real flat on the other side. Hey, let's see if I can throw this egg down this hole. I kind of got distracted. Is it going to be a chicken? Nope, no chicken. But anyway, I've gathered up some more materials here for this build here, as you can see, because I'm about to build a ruined like fortress, like an old fort or an old keep, kind of how like we got the starter keep that I built at the very beginning for my starter base. Well, now I want like the theme that this is like a ruined keep, that like the key, it's old and it's all falling apart. And I'm going to be using like stone bricks and mossy stone brick and moss and stuff. Like moss has overgrown this whole little area. And then in the middle, there's going to, like, we're going to pretty much cover up the hole. Like from the air, you're going to be able to see down and see the hole, because I still want to be able to blast up through it and then, like, you know, glide down in it like I've been doing to get in and out of the storage bunker. But I want to have like a building here so it ain't just like a giant hole that you see. So I'm kind of going with like a ruined, see, we got the brand new castle back there, which we'll be getting. I know I've kind of not did anything with the castle in a while. We'll be getting back to the castle pretty soon. But, and then we got the little keep that we started in, and now the wall to the kingdom's going up. I just want to put a ruined fortress right here, and it's all falling apart. So the first part of the structure you're going to see is me building it, and it's going to look whole. It's not going to look all run down. And then I'm going to go back through and add bits and pieces to it that's going to make it ruined. You'll see. So enjoy this building time lapse. Let's get to it. All right, so the time lapse is over. So what do you guys think? I mean, do you like the ruined keep? Give me your opinion on it. Leave your opinion in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. I love the way it turned out. Like, you get these mossy colors with the moss, and then the mossy cobble and the mossy stone brick, and even the cracked brick makes it all look ruined. You throw some vines down. There's a lot of blocks in Minecraft now to where you can make something look old and ruined. You could even go copper themed. Like I could have said that there was like a copper statue or something that fell apart that was on top of this and had I could have incorporated copper in it as well, but I decided to leave that out. I just went with like an old school, like, stone fortress, and it's just gotten mossed up over time. And I got some frog lights in there to, help with the lighting. I even used some of the new pale hanging moss in here. I think that was like a nice little touch, like some moss could be growing out of the bricks and the vines, and then even the bushes coming down is overgrown. The dead bushes here, it's just really old and lifeless. And then like the cracks, that's why I built the structure up, because like I couldn't do this, adding it block by block as I was building it. When I did this in creative, testing out this build, I built the whole structure up first, like it was ruined, and it was like, okay, now how can I ruin it even more? And I went back and took blocks out, and then I figured, you can add in these half slabs, the walls and the stairs to give different depths and stuff. Then the moss and stuff, like I said, is adding like a cool thing. And then there's like pieces of the stones down in the ground with these half slabs where it's been falling. Let's go free cam one more time and just look around, take in the entirety of the build here. Like, see, this crack goes all the way down and little subtle half slabs up here. I really like how this turned out. It's like a ruined fort that was here before I moved in and started building my castle and my fort and my kingdom here. This was like a ruined castle here. So with that being said, though, I think I've got the building bug kind of out of my system. I just got in that mood where I've been wanting to build. So last episode, I started with the gate, and then I built the wall this episode and built this ruined keep. So now we have a way in and out, like a building blocking the big old hole in the ground for the in and out of the storage bunker there. So I'm glad I got that out of the way, but that is all the time I have for you guys today. So my name is High Muno. I hope to see you guys next time, and goodbye.